I had an interesting conversation today with my dad about what it means to be an adult. So being an adult, what does it mean to be an adult? It certainly doesn't mean age, because I know some age-wise adults that are decidedly not adults. So that takes that one out of the equation, because age does not matter in the level of adult, at least not in my world. So for me, this is one of the things that I always say is that I know that I am an adult because I have a spreadsheet for my bills, so that I know what's getting paid when, how much it's going to cost, and all of that jazz, so that I don't get any surprises, at least in theory. It doesn't always work that way, but we make an attempt. So yeah, I know I'm an adult because I pay my bills, hopefully on time, every month. I plan with my money, and I'm responsible for it. I'm also an adult because of the fact that I get up and I go to work every day. I very rarely miss work, and when I do miss work, it's usually because I'm dying. I literally have to not be able to function. I've gotten sent home from work more times than I have called out from work, because that's just how I am, the work ethic that I was raised with. So yeah. So the other way that I know that I'm an adult is that I have the freedom to choose what I do with my life. There's nobody telling me you have to go to school, you have to go to bed by this time, you have to get up at this time. There's nobody there to tell me what I need to do. I have to make those decisions, right, wrong, or indifferent. I make the decisions of what I do with my life and where I'm going. And I think that's the biggest thing of being an adult, is that you don't have somebody else telling you what you need to do and when you need to do it. So yeah, that was kind of the discussion I had with my dad today, was what makes an adult. Of course, there's all different kinds of adults, I suppose, but I think if you're making your own decisions, for the better or worse, you are making your decisions. And hopefully you're making the right ones, and if you're making the wrong ones, you're owning up to it. Children make excuses, adults own their shit. Wow, I got really vicious there for a minute, but there you go. So, I mean, being an adult, I still have fun. I mean, shit, I'm out on a fucking motorcycle right now. That's pretty fun. So yeah, I mean, being an adult means you can still have fun, but now you're, like, choosing your fun more. You have the ability to pay for your fun, whereas when you're a kid, you kind of rely on your parents to pay for, well, everything. You rely on your parents to help make decisions, and to tell you where you need to be, and when you need to be there, and how you're getting there. When you're an adult, you figure all that shit out on your own. Most of the time, anyway. What do you guys think? What makes you, when you look in the mirror, or when you think about the fact that you are a grown-ass adult, what is, like, one thing that you do that it's like, okay, and yeah, I am a fucking adult. Like, is it that you do laundry so you have clean clothes? Is it that you have, like me, have a spreadsheet for your bills? Is it that you get up and fucking go to a job every day, whether you like it or not, because you have bills to pay? How do you, basically, I don't know, I guess I'm looking for that moment of, yep, I am an adult. What was your moment where you realized that, yep, you are an adult? You are on your own now, better figure this shit out, because I know I had mine. It took me a long time to really realize that I was an adult, because I lived with my dad for so long to help him out. So I didn't have to worry about, like, the bills as much and things like that, because I was helping my dad out, and he handled the bills for the house we were in. So I just paid him one, like, lump sum every month, and he handled everything else. So, given, I had more responsibilities as a kid than a lot of people do, just because of the situation that I found myself in. But, like, actual, like, paying bills and doing grocery shopping and all that crap, like, it took me a while to realize, like, what that meant. It wasn't until I moved out on my own with my fiance that I really realized what it was like to have to figure out all the bills and stuff on my own, and budget for all those things and put money aside, because you never know what's going to turn up and what's going to happen. Like when your fiance suddenly has an asthma attack and ends up taking an ambulance ride to a hospital. That is an unexpected bill. So, what are you doing? Either move the fuck over or get the fuck out of the way. I am playing this game with you. So yeah, in your world, what does it mean to be an adult? Because, yeah, why not? It's kind of a fun topic. This guy has the lights. What the hell? I see reflectors. I see no lights. You're an idiot. I don't like you. So yeah, anyway. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. So let me know in the comments, what was your moment of, holy shit, I'm an adult? Because I'd just like to know. I think it's interesting. I could have been that gap. I didn't realize that gap was that big. Anyhow. God, I do that a lot. I've noticed that. Anyhow. I'm like a goddamn retard. Anyhow. And I do it again. Fucking hell. So just a quick little vid today. If you liked what you saw, go ahead and hit that like button down below. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe so that you can see what random shit I get up to in the future. Leave your comments on today's subject or on anything that you'd like to hear me talk about down below. And see you next time. Peace.